Hey guys, Redline back here, hoping you're having a great week so far. I know I am. If you're into gaming news, you have come to the right place, and you also probably know that Gamescom started yesterday on Tuesday, August 21. A lot of games were talked about and shown off, but we're only talking about one of those games today. You guessed it, Fallout 76. We got a brand new You Will Emerge video going over the camp system in Fallout 76, as well as some enlightening details about the game from Senior Vice President of Bethesda, Pete Hines, in an interview he had with Larry Cribb. Hope I'm saying that name right. So, let's nosedive right into it. To start us off, this Vault-Tec training video is titled A New American Dream. The title refers to the idea that the dwellers of Vault 76 were intended to be of the first vaults that would return to the wasteland and begin to rebuild America to the once powerful nation it was. Following the introduction of the video, we get some info on the construction and assembly mobile platform system, also known as the camp system. We're told that upon establishing our camp, we'll get not only shelter, but the means to satisfy hunger and thirst, as well as be able to build chemistry stations, so you can treat infections. And you'll definitely have one after that. These are, as we are told, the pillars of survival. This is, after all, a survival game, softcore as it may be. Food, water, and a means to heal ourselves will be crucial to our survival. This means that settlement building, or at least camp building, will be almost necessary in Fallout 76. The only alternative would be relying fully on drops from enemies and looting containers throughout the wasteland. I suppose it is possible you could buy the supplies you need by trading with other players, but that may require a large sum of caps, as well as finding a player willing to sell to you. Sounds pretty inefficient and difficult to me. I'm personally really happy about this. It's immersive to have to build campsites while exploring the wasteland for an extended period of time. This reminds me a lot of a cool mod for Fallout 4 you can download on Nexus mods called Conquest, Building New Settlements and Camping, where you have a duffel bag and can set up a small camp with some necessary tools for survival, a bed, cooking station, etc. And then you could expand this into a settlement if you decide you like the location. If you want to check this mod out, I'll link to it in the description below. We're getting a little off track now. Back to the video. We're told we can expand upon our camp, essentially turning it into a settlement by scavenging or mining resources that we can use to add on to the camp itself or to simply upgrade it. In the background, we see what appears to be the Mole Man, guarding the valuables of the mine. In the original Fallout 76 trailer, we saw the Mole Man outside a mine with a warning sign saying danger, keep out. This might possibly be the only place we can come across diamonds, or a component like diamonds. Maybe certain components are limited to one or two areas that are incredibly dangerous. This would be a great way to encourage players to trade with each other, as someone might prefer to fight in the game while others prefer to build and need special components only obtainable by fighting. Now they have a great way to help each other out. This could really add a supply and demand aspect to the game. In the next scene of the video, we're told we can create our own weapons, and we also see pieces of power armor in the background, implying this goes for armor as well. We'll be able to use these items for ourselves or sell them to make a profit. Pretty self-explanatory. We're told capitalism is what's keeping us from being communists. Capitalism, if you didn't already know, is basically a system where individuals control trade to make a profit. And the government, or in this case Bethesda, is kind of hands-off in the whole economy aspect. There's obviously more to it than that, but I think this is referring to the idea that we will be able to find ways to make a profit or to grow in Fallout 76. There won't be set guidelines for trade, we can sell items for what we want. Free enterprise basically. And that's pretty much where the A New American Dream video ends. Before we take a broad look at camps, let's talk about what Pete Hines had to say. Folks are familiar with settlement building in Fallout 4. Camps takes the idea and expands it. He goes on to echo what we heard Todd Howard say at QuakeCon regarding blueprints and moving your settlement. Nothing too in-depth. The one thing Pete said that I found interesting was in response to Larry saying, I want to play as a Deathclaw. The response being, how about a Deathclaw costume? Can we start there? Now, I can't be 100% positive of this, but I'd be willing to bet that what Pete is referring to are the microtransactions in Fallout 76. Fallout 76 will not be a pay-to-win game where if you are willing to pay real life money, you can get several advantages in the game. Microtransactions will be cosmetic only, as well as be obtainable in-game. Whether an actual Deathclaw costume is a thing is one story, but I definitely think Pete is making reference to these cosmetic microtransactions. With that out of the way, let's take a broad look at camps as a whole. I was pretty excited about what we saw. If you've watched any of my other videos, I've probably told you I'm really into settlement building mode in Fallout 4 and really looking forward to it in Fallout 76. I was very excited to hear that everything you need to survive can be obtained through camps, but can be gained in another way, as unlogical as it is in my eyes. I think this adds a new level of immersion to the game. Mining for materials, having high-level junk guarded by high-level enemies will be a great way to promote trade among players. Maybe a general area where people come to trade will be established and it will be done by the players. Maybe this is where one of those player towns will pop up. Just one more way Bethesda is letting players control Fallout 76. That being said, I am signing off. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please leave a like. And if you had thoughts about camps, materials, or anything else in the game, or simply wanted to chat, please leave a comment below. And hit that subscribe button for more cool videos like this. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and a rad rest of your week. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.